Yeah, I'm really excited about the group that we have. We've done a great job over the springtime and the summer of our guys working really, really hard and getting themselves ready to go day in and day out. They've been really committed to our process and really committed to what we've got going on, and we've got a really, really good group we feel good about coming in for this fall camp. Yeah, I mean, I think it's been, we only had about 50 or so players on our roster in spring, and so it took us a long time throughout the course of the spring and even into the summer to build this roster. By the time we start here in fall camp, we'll have almost 100 new players that were not here last fall. So it's been very much a full-time job to recruit this roster. It's been a mixture of high school, junior college, and four-year college transfers, so it's a nice mix. We've got a good group that we feel like will be able to kind of work together really, really well. You've got some veteran leadership, you've got some young players, you've got some pretty bright futures, so we're really excited about the group that we built. Yeah, I think the strength of the team right now has just been the fact that we're working really, really hard. They're just a group who are bought in. We break it down on all in at the end of our team meetings, at the end of whatever we're doing. We always break it down on all in. I really believe we've got a group that is all in. That right now is our big strength. They're willing to work. They're willing to grind. They're hungry. They want to be successful. And until we really get on the field and get the helmets and the shoulder pads on and kind of get to work, that's been the strength of our football team up to this point. Oh, they've been flying around. All spring. It was just a different kind of flavor for the spring. Our defensive scheme was a little bit different than what they played last year. They were really excited to kind of get out there and fly around and create a lot of negative plays, create some turnovers, those type of things. So it's been a great group to really get started with on defense. Yeah, I mean, I think Coach Zimmerman did a great job of coming in. He's a really brilliant teacher. He does a great job of teaching his offense, and those guys on that side of the ball have a great understanding of what we're trying to get done on each play throughout each install. He's done a great job of teaching that unit. It'll be an explosive, hopefully, unit. Hopefully we're going to be able to get in there and light up that scoreboard on the offensive side of the ball. I know Coach Zimmerman's done it in his past at numerous different places, and so we're excited about the unit, excited about the group. It'll be interesting with all, as you mentioned before, with all the transfers, trying to get those guys to mesh and gel together pretty quickly. But I think with Coach Zimmerman's leadership, we're going to have a chance to be really explosive. Yeah, I think to kind of go to the third phase of the game, it's really special teams. We weren't able to really work special teams at all in the spring. Being a former special teams coordinator, that's going to be an emphasis for me to really push that as we move into fall camp and into the early parts of the season, just because we've still got to figure out who our kicker, punter, snapper, all of those guys are. We've got to install our punt schemes, our kickoff return teams, our schemes. So we've got a lot of work to do, I think, in special teams. I think we've got a lot of good work in the other phases, but special teams is an area we haven't worked a ton yet. So I think it's a big question mark. Yeah, I've been really fortunate to have a number of conversations with some of the head coaches around the conference. They've all been really helpful in terms of just kind of offering suggestions, offering help, and so I'm really excited about the competition level we're going to have in the MEC. I feel like it's a very balanced conference. I feel like there's going to be week in and week out, it's going to be a situation where anybody can win any Saturday, and you've got to be ready to play every single Saturday. So really excited to be a part of the MEC.